Muy buenas a todos y bienvenidos a un capítulo más de Vampyre Story. Disculpad que haya tardado tantísimo, pero es que entre que iban a ser prevacaciones, he estado con trabajos, estudiando y demás, no he tenido tiempo. Bueno, recuerdo que teníamos que hablar con esta señora. Es que esa fibra moral.
That depends. Are you in any way associated, affiliated, related to, or working with any member of a local, regional, or national law enforcement organization, particularly those identified as being tasked with reducing or eliminating the act of human fulfillment?
Human fulfillment?
She means no, she is not.
Well then, hello there, honey. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. How can I help you?
Venga. A ver qué me cuenta esta mujer. Tan...
Do you work
Mona.
for the salon?
Work has such a negative connotation. I like to think that I live my life in the pursuit of pleasure, mine and others. My relationship with the salon allows me to pursue these personal interests while simultaneously providing me with an ongoing source of income. Right now I'm standing lookout for a private nail salon event going on inside.
No quiero saber de qué se trata. No me interesa.
What sort of work do you do?
Obvio.
I like to think of myself as a small event planner, or possibly a personal entertainer. In terms of the specific services I offer, that generally depends on how much my client is willing to spend. Was there something particular you had in mind?
Uh-oh, Mona. That constable over there's eyeing you pretty closely. You'd better be careful, or you might get picked up for solicitation.
Si el lado de esta mona va como una monja, ¿qué me estás contando? Vamos a hacernos los tontos.
Solicitation? Solicitation of what?
Mona, you seem to be having some difficulty grasping the situation. This lovely lady here...
Why, thank you! And I might say you are by far the most attractive bat I have ever
Tiene
encountered.
todas las pestañas
You're too
apelmazadas.
kind. Anyway, Mona, to put it bluntly, this woman is, well, she does stuff to make people happy, especially penicillin manufacturers.
Oh,
Toma
I
ya.
guess I understand. I think. Forgive me. I don't have much experience in these, areas.
There's nothing to forgive, darling. You know, you are quite attractive. I'm not sure what you're doing right now, but would you ever consider a career change? We offer flexible hours and an excellent benefits package. We would have to put a little more foundation on those cheeks, though I'm afraid you're looking rather pale.
Sí, claro.
I am an opera singer, and while I appreciate
Esa
the
es la
opportunity,
respuesta de mona,
I'm afraid
atípica.
my plan is
Yo
to
creo
travel back to my
que sería así.
beloved Paris so I can resume my opera career.
Con lo pijiestirada que es.
What is so illegal about talking to
Ya que
someone?
estamos.
There's nothing wrong with pleasant social intercourse.
I understand perfectly. Why are you standing out here in the cold?
You can
Veamos.
thank Constable Bud Crane, the cop standing over there. He's not a big fan of the nail salon services. So I have to stand watch to warn the private party we are having inside, in case Constable Crane decides to have a raid. Believe me, I'd rather be inside nice and warm.
What private party?
We'll
Por
keep
saber.
this on the
Así
down
decía.
low. But Burgermeister Willem Vinton and a bunch
Oh,
of his
Willem.
cronies from the
¿Cómo
next
no?
village over are having
Ya me
some
acuerdo de él.
political discussions in there.
El enamorado de la
Very
fantasma.
delicate ones, and they don't want to be disturbed.
Disturbed by whom?
The Vice Squad. Vlad's Landing Vice, which Constable Blood Crane over there is the head of, doesn't like my business practices and is constantly trying to shut me down. But we are so good at nails that the politicians keep allowing us to reopen.
¿O sonará de algo?
That is
Igual.
all I need to know. Can we go inside your nail salon?
Sorry, honey, no can do.
Why not?
The salon has been reserved by a private party. I'm doing double duty as doorman and lookout. So unless you are part of the Gothard Falls City Council, I can't let you in.
Bueno,
May I ask your name?
pongámosle
Certainly.
nombre.
Today, my name is Iris Vivienne.
What do you mean by today? Your name changes?
Of course. My name changes with my mood. I'm in an Iris mood today, but tomorrow I may be somebody
Madre mía.
else. My customers enjoy a certain level of variety. Might I ask your name?
Esta solo tiene uno.
My name is Mona.
Well, what a coinky-dink. I use the name Mona all the time. It is a perfect name for a woman in my profession.
Ha!
Qué tía.
And what is so gosh darn funny?
Nothing.
That's a lovely dress. May I ask where you purchased it?
But of course, I bought this dress at Madame Stoker's dress shop. She does excellent work. Although sometimes it's difficult to get an appointment with her due to Madame Stoker leading a fairly hectic life.
Why is Madame Stoker's life so hectic?
She has 2 young children who keep her very busy, and a very demanding husband who is a bit of a gluttonous louse. Although he is an excellent customer.
That's all the questions I have for now.
Very well. If you happen to see a lonely, wealthy man wandering about, please do send him my way.
Sí, sí, ahora mismo. Yo sé que había que hacer un rompecabezas por aquí. Y algo más. Yo es que me dejo algo. Porque no me deja continuar. Veamos. Creo que voy a empezar por el principio y con el tabulador ir observando todas las cosas. O sea, empezaré donde la Madame Strigoy, que no me aparece el cursor ahora. Veamos. Pobre caballo, le tenía que haber dejado a lo último. Entremos al carromato. Yo sé que había muchas cosas. Y algo me dejaré. No.
I think Madame Strigoi would place a curse on me if I took that.
Yes, child. A real nasty one, too.
Qué maja.
The moon is way too heavy and way too big for me to carry around.
Vale, no me hace falta. Pata de mono. Creo que esto no se cogía.
My dear, I would prefer it if you didn't play with my ball.
Vale. Máscara.
I have no need to conceal myself. Besides, anyone wearing a mask nowadays is obviously a robber.
Parece una de estas aztecas. O no, más bien africana. Que no me había fijado bien.
I better not. I might feel compelled to leave the wagon before the sand runs out.
Really? Why is that?
Because, Bat, everybody knows that's when you die. A witch friend of mine once tried to use that trick on a shoe thief she caught in her castle, but the thief's gang busted her out and stole my friend's magic broom. Oh, she was so steamed up by that.
Es que fijo que me dejo algo. Bote de tinta.
I have a feeling this might
Ah,
come in
pues mira.
handy. Madame Strigoi, may I have this bottle of ink over here?
Yes, child, knock yourself out.
Gracias, maja. Ahora. No sé para qué lo quiero, pero ahí lo tengo. Destrozar no.
It's a rather strange symbol. It looks like the letter C.
Sweetness. Hey, isn't that Jack Frost?
I don't think so. I think he looks different.
No, that's definitely him. You obviously don't know Jack. Frost.
Y el
What
símbolo-
a frightening symbol. It must be used by satanic...
Or geeky game companies.
Encogiderrín. Eso, yo pronunciando bien. ¿Para qué variar? Pues... Yo me acuerdo también que se había lanzado una... la cabeza de un muñeco de nieve contra la cruz aquella que estaba en la tienda de Madame Strigoy. Y no resultó. No, el hombre no.
I don't want to carry it around.
Like my nose.
Ugh, no. But I will keep this snowball in mind just in case.
Igual la bola de nieve.
Maybe this will add a little color to you.
Ah, pues sí, era para eso.
He looks like a charcoal-flavored snow cone.
Vale, y ahora se supone que me tiene que dejar pasar. Digo yo, vamos.
I'm going to throw a snowball at it. Maybe I can cover it up.
Paso un poco más rápido la animación porque si no es terrible. Vamos, muchacha.
A snowball fight where the target can't fight back? Those are my kind of odds.
Sí, eso lo dijo también la otra vez. Hombre, ahora con el plastón que hay, se
I've seen
supone que
better
me tiene
odds
que
on a
dejar.
chair, but it looks like you got the job done. The black inky snowball covered it up pretty good.
¿Me dejará ya, no? O entrar. Alegría para el
Mona,
cuerpo.
the door's open. What are you waiting for? Head on in.
I can't. For some reason, I can't cross the threshold of the doorway.
I wonder if this has anything to do with the fact that you are currently life challenged.
Life challenged.
Just trying to be polite. I know it's a bit of a touchy subject.
Oh, you with your silly vampire theories. It's only a curse. That is, until I find a way to cure myself.
Okay, so maybe the fact that you can't enter the store has something to do with the fact that you're a walking corpse. I mean, you're a vampire.
A ver si aparece la mujer.
I can't. I can't.
¿Y cómo entro?
Excuse, I'm sorry, but duty calls.
Era algo del cartel, ya
It's
me
the
acuerdo.
open and close sign for the store.
Chops,
It says
woman!
they are
I
closed right now.
demand
Let's see what this says. It's the open and close sign for the store. It's
Surprise, surprise! Instead of closed, it says open. Wow, that one really caught me off guard.
Sí, sabía que era algo de eso y... Porque me acuerdo que la otra vez me trabé mogollón y era por eso. Creo.
I can't.
Vale, todavía nada. Creo que había que
Can
ponerse
you
la
tell me what this sign says? I'm afraid I don't have my reading glasses.
Sí, que lo tenía que leer.
It says, yes, we are open. Please come in. I wonder how that got turned around. Oh, well. That did it, Fodrick. I suddenly feel different. I feel I can walk into this shop now.
Pretty sneaky, sis. I mean, Mona.
Vamos a hablar ahí, con este.
I'll probably regret this, but may I ask you a couple of questions?
Yeah, why the hell not?
Why are you so...
Sometimes you need to put a woman in her place, which should be in the kitchen grabbing me another beer.
Sí, sí. Dicen que el que... ¿Cómo era? Que es el que manda a la mujer a la cocina es porque no sabe qué hacer con ella en la
Aren't you
cama.
working?
Ahí lo
I'm
dejo.
out on a disability. I have a mental anguish over having to work more than 6 straight hours. It nearly drove me mad. And I think I may have a permanent mental damage.
Oh,
No argument there.
pobrecito. Qué pena.
How come you drink so much?
Have you seen my kids? And need I say more?
Ahí están tocando las narices arriba.
Don't you think...
Don't you think you should be nicer to me, eh? Perhaps we could continue this discussion over a bottle of wine at a local tavern I know. Low lights, music, private booth, but lose the bet.
You're disgusting.
Y tanto, qué asqueroso.
I think I bet...
Don't worry, baby. You can do whatever you want. I promise. I won't regret it after.
Too bad Inky ate our mace. I have a desire to bury it in the top of his head.
No me deja tomar.
It's a lot of brightly
Silla. Creo que el vestido de bebé
That
había que
dress
hacer
might
algo.
come in handy for something. I better not take...
Había que vestir a Frederick con él. No me acuerdo para qué, pero sé que era para eso.
Frederick, you may not want to do this. In fact, you will probably hate me for asking this, but, well, if you don't terribly mind, I mean, if you don't mind terribly,
What is it already?
will you dress up in drag for me with the baby dress we just saw in the dress shop window? Please?
What for?
I don't know yet, but you dressed up like a little girl might be useful at some point.
Oh, jeez. Let me think about it. Okay, fine. But it better be a really, really good idea, important, and not some joke.
No joke. And I promise no joking. Well, maybe a little joking.
Qué mala
it.
es.
No. I promise. No joking.
Pinky swear?
Pinky swear.
All right, fine. But I just know I will never live this down, and I will only do it once. After that, never again. Ever.
Bueno, ya lo tenemos. Ay, qué adorable. A ver, vente para aquí.
I'll just help in the kitchen. No. I just spent hours organizing and cleaning the plate collection. They're all stacked very precariously, so please don't go in there. You might upset them, and then I'd have to do that work all over again. I hope you understand. Yes, and I didn't mean to upset you. Why would I be upset? My life is perfectly fine.
Seguro.
No upsetness with me. Cuckoo. Frederick! Yes, I'm
Ay,
reorganizing
le
my
das sin
collection
querer.
of Draxylvanian limited edition missing persons dishes. Each one has a lovely hand-painted image, painstakingly hand-painted by a bereaved family member of the missing
Madre mía.
person. They make lovely Christmas presents. I plan to sell them door to door to make a little extra cash on the side when I'm not so busy. Not sure when that will be.
Voy a ver a los enanos estos. A estos creo recordar que había que enseñarles una canción o me tenían que enseñar una canción, algo así era. ¿Eh? ¿Un joystick?
I
Yo lo que me
wouldn't know how
faltaba.
to use it. I better not. Whatever's in there doesn't smell very good.
Y una Barbie aquí.
I don't collect dolls, just teapots. Plus, there's something strange about one of the doll's hands.
You're right, Mona. It looks like it's the ultra-rare Queen Victoria variant that features a fully extended middle finger on the left hand. That thing would be worth a lot of money if it was still in the box.
Yo sé que había algo que hacer por aquí, lo que no sé es qué. Bueno, aparte de hablar con estos dos.
Hi there. My name is Mona.
Can you sing a song for us? Please? We like to hear songs while we're falling asleep.
Yes, of course.
No! We want Who Let the Wolves Out. Can you sing Who Let the Wolves Out?
I'm afraid I don't know the lyrics to Who Let the Wolves Out. But I do happen to know several beautiful French lullabies, many of which have been passed down for hundreds of...
Who let the wolves out? Who let the wolves out?
Madre
think they
mía.
wanna
Y es que
hear
encima
anything else.
gemelos.
Where did you boys hear that song?
They play it at the stadium all the time. It's our favorite song.
Can you teach it to me? If you do, I'll be happy to sing it to you.
We don't know all the words. Sing it to us or we won't talk to you anymore. Who let the wolves out?
Pero qué
Such
lamentable.
lovely children. I wonder if they'd fit through that window.
Shush, Frederick. I'm going to have to find a way to learn that song. Otherwise, I don't think these children will ever go to sleep. need to squeeze anything at the moment.
Besides, why go for a pale imitation when you got the real thing right here?
You stop bathing in a bath, and we'll talk.
Por guarro.
It's a drawing of something.
If I had to
Okay.
guess, I'd say it's either a picture of a female werewolf carrying a beer stein or a very angry bunny with an axe in its hand.
Creo que no me dejo nada. Cofres. Coger cofres.
That?
Examinar. ¿Qué hay?
It's some kind of...
Vale, nada interesante. ¿Me dejará tomar este juguete?
I'm a little too old to be playing.
Vale, no. Objetos aleatorios, póster. Máquinas voladoras. Nada, me voy de aquí. Hay que cantarles una nana a los niños estos. Voy a hacer el capítulo un poquito más largo, aunque luego me acordaré de todo para ponerlo a subir. Me tarda muchísimo. Es que con la grasa... Sé que el estadio tenía que hacer ahora sí. ¿Me dejarán entrar? No.
Oh, please let me in. A werewolf ate my ticket. My name is...
Detective Lou Crane at your service. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance, Miss De Lafitte.
How long have you been assigned to this stadium?
I've been doing stadium duty for 2 years now, and I
Me
love
dice que
it.
prohibido
In that
murciélagos.
time, I might add, illegal attendance has been cut by over 92%.
Only 92%? You seem to be quite a responsible security guard. How is the other 8% getting past you?
I've asked myself that question many times. The only thing I can conclude is that somehow they're sneaking through a side door.
La de
And
arriba tiene
where
el
would
pelo
this
azul.
side door be located? And how come you haven't locked it?
Well, it is locked, but somehow
Justo donde
those
dice
pesky
pero.
8% keep
Ahora
getting
sigue.
in. I'm afraid I cannot disclose its exact location, as that would be a rather serious breach of security. It's the athletes' entrance, and the Gothford United team has made me swear never to reveal its location, especially to anyone from Gothford Falls.
How do you like...
Very much so. I get to see all
A
kinds
ver
of
si me
games,
dejan
famous
pasar de
athletes,
alguna
and the
manera.
occasional stadium concert. Why, Van Halen themselves played here last month. That Edward Van Halen plays himself a mean oboe.
How did you earn such a cushy assignment?
The position actually opened up after the 1893 championships. After the Gosford United lost the game again, the fans rioted and the old constable who had the assignment was trampled to death. So, the position became available. Quite a lucky break, actually.
I'm not sure the poor old guy who was trampled to death would agree with you.
How can I get a ticket for...
Sorry, madame. I'm afraid this event is only for constables, their families, and the people the constables sold their tickets to, and the scalpers they sold those tickets to, and the people who bought those scalp tickets. This match between Vlad's Landing All Blacks and Gothford Falls United, a huge long-standing rivalry, has been sold out for weeks.
Qué pena.
Worked on any...
Oh, goodness, where do I start? I have a million ones to tell you about, all full of brilliant twists, turns, and wonderful detective work by me. Which case you want to hear? I have all night. You won't be disappointed.
Good one, Mona.
How about your first case? That ought to be short.
The year was 1865, and I had just completed my 4 extra years in Draxylvania Detective School.
Nope, you were wrong. As usual.
Most young rookies do not have the privilege of being
Creo que
asked
tengo que
into
usar esto
detective
que
school.
dice
But you see,
para
I
distraerla
was
y
a
poder
captain
conseguir la
of the
canción.
Junior Occult Hunters of Draxylvania Society, an organization that I started thanks in part to the money I got from a bounty that practically fell into my lap.
Oh,
voy a ser
Did I ask you about
maja.
your first case?
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes.
Well then, if you must go rest, you must. Any more questions for me before you go and,
Thank you. I need to go now.
Good evening to you then.
Vale, pues me ha echado. Supongo que algo tendré que hacer por aquí. Y con el hombre este creo que había que noquearle o hacer algo. Lo que no recuerdo es qué.
I can't just bite in public.
Sí, le tengo que morder, pero llevándole al callejón. Lo que no recuerdo es cómo se hacía. Bueno, pues lo dejo para el siguiente capítulo y ya veremos cómo entramos al estadio y conseguimos la nana y ayudamos a la Madame Stoker. No sé para qué, pero algo era. Bueno, nos vemos en el siguiente capítulo.